All right, so I saw this recently on shout out her name is Stormy. Stormy something on Instagram. I don't know her real name.
STORMI.
Yeah, I think it's like EL something.
I think I know.
I shouted her out a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to get her and Steven on the podcast.
Yeah. I was gonna talk to you about that too. Like,
she been on it lately. Like
did you reach out to them or did you just make that post?
I have, and we spoke in the past. And when I posted that, she liked it, but she didn't respond back.
You didn't follow up though.
I didn't follow up. I'm gonna follow up, but I didn't follow up that time though. But I will though. So she been posting a lot of hot shit lately, and she posted something about somebody was having an interview with some guy. I forgot his name. He British. He do the whole NBC, CBS, whatever he does.
Interviews.
Yeah. He be saying borderline redneck shit sometimes though. He got a British accent.
Oh, okay.
But some lady was on there. It was like, yo, we calling our babies, we calling them Theybies now. Don't call them babies. We calling them Theybies because Theybies is non-gender.
Spell it.
Theybies.
Oh, babies.
Theybies. Yeah. She was like, from you call them, you're supposed to call them Theybies from they're born until 4, because once they turn 4. Well, one, you don't call them that between 4 and 0 because you don't want to force upon a gender on them, right? Her words. And then she's like, at the age of 4, that's when they have the choice. They had the choice. The 4-year-old had the choice to decide, hey, mommy, I want to be a boy, or mommy, I want to be a girl.
I don't even want to talk about this dumb shit.
Yo. Nah.
I am going to, but I don't want to.
I ain't gonna front. I posted it on my story, and I just said, "Yo, these people are insane." And in the interview, he was like, "Yo, so like, what other things?" Like, he was playing devil's advocate, right? That's what I would do. He was like, "Yo, so at age 4, what other things can they decide? Can they decide, go to the store, get some Newports? Can they go to the army? Can they drink liquor? Can they sign up for this? Can do that?" And she was like, no, those things, a little more. She said, I'm paraphrasing. Those things are, a little more, thought. But this is at 4 years old, this is like a decision that can be made by a 4-year-old. It's totally fine.
Cigarette is more important than gender.
Drinking at the age of 21 is more of an important decision than your gender role or whatever you choose to be in life.
In life, yeah. Exactly.
At 4 years old, these little motherfuckers don't know what they want for lunch.
There's grown people that don't know.
They want cookies, then you give them cookies. They want chips. They'll give them chips. They want candy.
Women ages of all spectrum don't know what they want for lunch.
Right.
You get them one thing, they want something else. So it's like...
What's your thoughts on this, though?
This is pushing towards pedophilia, point blank, period.
Explain.
It's not like explain, like I have the full analysis breakdown, but from my standpoint, my perception, my perspective on it, once a child is questioning gender, plus I have this LGBT person in school reading to me at story time, and I'm questioning that too. And now you're asking me, what do I want to be associating myself with at 4?
Right.
In addition to the contamination from the media, like cartoons and shit. I don't even want to consider. I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't even. And this is not me talking. This is me as the child. It's like, I wasn't even thinking about that yesterday.
Yeah,
why are you asking me this on my 4th birthday?
Yeah.
I don't care about this.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
What is gender? How do you spell that?
Yeah. What is that?
Some children at 4, it's like, it's...
Yeah.
So, that's what I see it as. So now we got to remember, human beings we're the most, like, intellectual animals, period, right? So now when we groom a human being a certain way, we're gonna get an expected desired result. So now we talking to you, we introducing gender to you at 4, and you're like, what's that? Oh, well, boy and girl. Oh, what's boy and girl? Oh, well, this is Ken Barbie doll. This is Barbie doll. Oh, this is a boy. This is a girl. Oh, well, I like Barbie's dress. I like Barbie's shoes because, children are more associated with vibrant shit or whatever. So now you start picking out just because you like something, that don't mean you want to wear it.
Yeah.
I like the panties Shorty had on. That don't mean I want to wear them shits.
Right.
It looked nice on her.
Right.
Period. So now when we start indoctrinating you with certain thoughts and shit, now you question shit. Now and then we pose you and say like, oh, what do you want to be?
Right.
It's like fucking Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, it's a
so now we took you to Build-A-Bear. You know what Build-A-Bear is like. Now we giving you Build-A-Bear in practically real life. Oh, I would like to play dress up.
Right.
How many little boys play dress up when they mom not home? I never was that type. I never
me
did
either.
it. But we hear about these things. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Some of them turn out to be straight. Some of them, But these things still happen.
Right.
So that's what I view it as. It's just confusion. And then in addition to that, we got this whole cisgender and this gender. We
got 100 genders. You forgot about that.
Talking about this gender shit.
We got 100 genders.
It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon Unity cards. Oh, I could equip this.
Nah, this shit like
change this to
Pokemon.
that, and this card becomes a trap card. I'm like, bro, it's a fucking effect monster. How is it a trap now? That's what it is. All it is confusion.
Yeah. Yeah, because
It's like reading laws. Remember when you was reading the law?
They're very vague, very different terminology. Yeah, it's
very
confusing.
Fucking confusing.
Yeah, it's like I see it as I didn't off the top of my head I didn't string the pedophilia thing to it off top, but when I'm just thinking about like you ask a 4-year-old one day, hey, so all right, so you're 4 years old now, you're getting a little older. So what do you identify as? He don't know what that word means, right? He or she. We identify as boy or girl. He's a kid. For all we know, he or she, a girl might just splat out boy just because, maybe she likes to play with basketball, so she identified that with being a boy. Mm-hmm. But then the parent take that, like one of these fucking insane ass parents, they were here like, okay, boy, okay. And literally start treating her like a boy. Yes. Tell the teachers, call her a boy now.
School,
her name is, she went from Melissa to
Marquise.
Yeah, what's like a boy version of Melissa? Like Mel?
There's men.
Melindo?
Melindo?
No.
There's not really
a boy version
of Melissa, but
okay. His name is Ash. Well, her name is Ashley. I call him Ash for now on. You know what I'm saying? But like that kid don't really.
Ketchum?
Yeah, like that.
His last name is gonna be Ketchum too.
Yeah, who fucking knows? These niggas doing everything. But it's like that kid don't know what you doing right now. Yeah. They just saying like, oh, what do you want to be? I guess I'll be a boy, but they probably saying a boy today, a boy right now. I'll play with a basketball right now. I guess that means boy. They can't articulate all these new shit. We having a hard time keeping up with y'all niggas and these new Pokemon genders. You know what I'm saying? Aquaman, what? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Lost. Like, can you swim to be even called an aqua gender? Like, can you swim?
Niggas look like water Pokemon and be doing rock shit and hypnotic shit. I'm like, bro, what the
right?
Why is your name? Why does your name? Why is your name Blaziken? I wanted to use another flame because Blaziken is actual, but damn, bro.
It's just they taking it Deception. Somewhere else, and like how the fuck you gonna put that decision on a 4-year-old? She was dead serious.
Look at your Netflix.
Niggas pay her for that though. I know
little girls. Look at Netflix. You think all these niggas are in bed together?
Yeah, that shit.
Don't be surprised a Black Mirror come out on some low key subliminal pedophilia type shit.
Right. It probably already happened. We probably didn't catch it. I'd have to rewatch every episode.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because they're a little bit on the deep side, so they probably put some shit in we probably didn't catch. Mm-hmm. Got to freeze frame it and look at it. But yeah, man, it's
that's what I see though.
These niggas is wildin'. As soon as I saw it, it ain't really surprised me because I think I heard about this before, but it was how she was explaining the age for. She was adamant on like, all right, this is when they can make the decision. And and like back in the day, somebody like this wouldn't even be able to be on this big of a platform. She was on like a MSNBC, something like that, talking with one of the biggest, I guess, known interviewers on that platform, and that shit weird. But the agenda being pushed, so they gotta put people like that on there. That's probably not even what she really does. She probably was just paid to just speak that nonsense just to get the idea out there. She probably didn't do no studies. She just like an actor. You know what I'm saying?
But the newscasters are actors.
Them too.
And these are actors controlled by who? Political parties.
Right.
And they tend to say MSNBC is controlled by who? Democratic Party.
Right. And then Fox is controlled by the Republican. But it's all side of the same coin.
I'm leading to something. They say MSNBC is associated with the Democrats. We also hear things about Joe Biden, have we not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I've seen
Hillary
videos.
Clinton, have we not?
Yeah, facts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave it there. So now it's like, come on, how many trails lead into the same cave?
Right.
Do we need to like follow to be like,
Right. Where there's smoke, man.
Come on.
But moving on though.